When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I want to go right, though?
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I can't. What do you mean? It feels weird doing a video without my hat, bro. This might be the first and the last time I do a video without my goddamn hat, bro. I did one before, and it wasn't posted. And I know, bro, my forehead is wham, okay? I don't care, bro. Okay, so I got famous. The wham forehead. What's stopping me? My forehead is not even as bad as KSI's, bro. The KSI's forehead is wham. Alright, well, hold on. Compare it. KSI forehead, mine. Yeah? I look good though, bro. Stanley's Parable. I don't have any games to play, so I'm just playing this, bro. We're just getting into it, bro. I'm not even gonna do like a regular intro, dog. Stanley's Parable. Let's go. Have you played Stanley's Parable before? No, I haven't. I got the latest one. I saw that there was the older one, which was cheaper, but I just got the latest one. The current time. What? Why do they want to know the time? What game is this? I don't even, actually, I don't even know if this is a horror. I haven't seen any gameplay on this. I have seen 0 gameplay on this game. 8:22 p.m. right now. Why do they want to know the time? Yeah, I got the latest one because I don't know. People are playing the latest one, right? Let's play this. Never end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's loaded. What?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Talk to me.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
You see?
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
You see, I don't want to get stuck doing a job like this.
Considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay, as long as he was happy, bro.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. So I had to like close and open the game again for some reason. Like the technical difficulties, but I set the time the first time, and now it's telling me to, now it's thanking me for actually setting the clock both times that I booted up the game. I have no idea what we're playing, bro. Okay. Cool. So this is where I work. I don't know the controls.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Where's the meeting room? Can I sprint? I can't. Crouch, no. I'm just walking around, bro. Bro, this is not the job that I want. You guys, people can get these jobs, bro, but like, I would never. As long as you're happy doing what you're doing, bro. That's all it really is.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I want to go right, though? And why did I hear a cat? Am I tripping? Man.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay. I'll stop by it. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I'll just stop by the employee lounge.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all,
Yes, I know.
just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
You know, I actually thought this was a horror game when I saw it. When I saw like.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Okay, fine.
It's possible that this is why everyone
Okay,
left.
bro. Okay.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
What if I just don't listen to this narrator, bro? What is his name, bro? Alright, Stanley, let's go. Fine.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Detour to the maintenance, walk straight ahead. Straight ahead. I wasn't listening, bro. Oh my god.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve dispute with a coworker? Let it ball up inside you. Talk over passive aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworker. Bro, I can't read that fast. Violet James, you're fired. This guy got fired just because he wanted to be happy, bro. Come on, man. Bro, I legit thought we were playing some kind of horror game, man. Broom closet. Can I open this? It's in the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What do you mean there's nothing here, bro? There's a whole lot of stuff here. Why is my...
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Okay, fine.
No reason to still be here.
Upstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Damn, that's bright, bro. Where are we? My boss's office. Boss? Executive bathroom. Money in the morning, money in the evening. Money for breakfast. Money crisp. Hey, man. There's a reason he a boss, bro. Boss? Damn, this dude rich, huh?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Okay.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
What
And so
keypad?
the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh, I know it now because you just told me. What do you mean? Keypad where, bro?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Oh,
Trying
this
to
keypad.
input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
This game is funny, bro. I gotta laugh.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by
He's
sheer
my boss,
luck.
Batman.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Bro, my boss is Batman. Where am I going, bro?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
This is sketchy, man.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I'm sorry, what? You're telling me... Is Stanley mind controlled? Is that why I think I'm happy at this job when I'm actually not? There's a way here, though. Escape! They really... Bro. Hold on, bro. I have to.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I do. I'm Batman, literally. Cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals.
27, right there. That's where I should be. Wow. He really keeps an eye on all of us. What if I'm watching, you know?
Yeah, that brother's starving. Yes, sir,
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Exactly.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Probably.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes. That's
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. How do I dismantle this? Mind controls idle waiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Why is there an off and on? Like, oopsie.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Stanley,
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode,
Can I run?
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Okay.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you,
Narrator, this
about
dude.
me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Where am I supposed to go?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Oh, this is open now.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
What happened to them?
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Whoa.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds.
Bro, what's going
Time
on?
doesn't grow on trees.
I'm not even talking because I'm just baffled.
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Exactly. That's exactly.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
These guys breaking the fourth wall.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you
0521.
can't.
There's no 0.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me.
Okay, I'll let it go
All part of the
peacefully.
journey.
I have
And
no
believe
idea what to
me,
do here.
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Yo! What's going on, bro? Come on, Stanley. Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna figure out how to leave this place, bro. Listen, I'm gonna try listening to
All
it.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay, let's see. I think this is my boss because he knew the code to the safe and he just wanted me to follow everything he's doing. You know what? Since I already started not listening, I'm gonna just not listen the whole way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh my gosh. I know what's going on now. So it's like...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For who? What do you mean her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is her? What do you mean her, bro? Why is it dark?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I can't. What do you mean? I'm not picking... I'll pick it up just to figure out. Just to have an idea of who you're talking about, bro. I will pick it up.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
I just wanted cheeks, bro.
I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, Employee 47. Press C on your keyboard. They're making me, Stanley, me in real life. He's telling me what to...
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Whoa.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
What if I just don't press anything? He really making me do
So
this.
he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Yo, now you're getting a little disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie. Boss? I'm not even calling you my boss, bro. Like, you're getting a little disrespectful. Like, please, just like, ask me nicely.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Kids.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again,
What
and
is
then
this
again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I love you, baby.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has
building my office
changed.
again?
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Whoa.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Bro, what is this game?
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
It built my office again, bro. Press K to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose. The same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Yo. Bro, what am I playing, bro? This is some intellectual shit. Bro, this is so complex, low-key. Why am I making it out to be like, so it's just a game, bro? Stop it. We're just gonna figure out what Stanley wants.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, let me listen to him all the way.
What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
What do you mean, bro? Open the door! Bro, open the door. Come on, man.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the
Why is there an option
opened
to touch the desk?
passageway.
Why is there an option to touch this desk, bro? I'm gonna listen to him all the way, bro. I'm gonna listen to him all the way and see what happens.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Indeed.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Exactly.
Where had his co-workers gone?
I know.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
I don't know.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Yeah, what did it
But
hold?
as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
This has to be fake.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Bro, what am I playing, dog? And it just ends like that? Oh, this reminds me of that, what, 12 minutes? Bro, I'll make a part 2 to this and I'll figure out way more stuff. Cause this game's kind of cool, I ain't gonna lie, bro, and I need to make a part 2 or something. I don't think I've ever made a part 2 of anything. Why did they tell me to put my favorite time like they knew I was gonna come back to this game? They just knew that this was gonna happen and I was just gonna come back. And I realized, bro, it's taking me straight to here now with the 2 doors. I had a room before that. I don't know, bro. This is my first time playing this game, bro. I'm gonna play more, bro. I'm gonna play more. This is definitely the last time I'm making a video without my cap. Don't ever expect that shit again. Bro, I hope you enjoyed the video, bro. Like it, subscribe, please. And smile, bro. Alright, I don't know, just smile, man. Cause I can't anymore.